our duck house is coming along nicely. We have our duck house coop here, almost finished, with a little cleaning hatch. The one thing I need to do is finish the floor inside the coop, which I'm thinking of using old tiles that I found in one of the rooms in our house, but using them upside down to give the ducks a little bit more grip and easier washed. There will be hay and straw and stuff on top also, but the main thing which I have to do today is finish the run. So around here, 2 posts to go in, and this will be the entrance gate. Fencing mesh both sides to close it all in, and fencing along the back to close it in. That will be the coop and run secure. And then we'll have a ramp and a perch to make, and a little pool for the ducks. It's designed to be a secure area, so as the ducks are safe and no predators can get in. Dani's getting on very well with the painting. Currently finishing off the back wall. A few little ties to go in and fill in the trench. And have the 2 posts in for the gate. A little bit of fencing both sides to do. And then onto the gate. But I think I'll let Dani paint all around here before doing this little bit of fencing that joins on here.
I'm thinking of a little bit later coming down and attempting to paint the metal roof, the corrugated metal, because it's a bit of an eyesore. I've got a dark green paint which I could use, and that would sort of blend it in with the surroundings, hopefully. With the ducks using the chicken run during the day, the chickens haven't been able to lay in their normal places. We've tried to leave it as long as possible before locking them out of their coop, but they haven't been laying in their nesting boxes. They've been laying in random places around the farm. So we've just decided to take a break for lunch, and Will has just found some
Very top of the hill.
perfect location, eh?
Just far enough down where you can't get at it from the other fence.
If you want an egg for lunch, you have to do some rock climbing.
Some eggs
Ta-da!
for lunch.
Easy as that. Hi, Tallulah.
I've now got the walls fenced. A few little bits to do around the edges of the entrance, but it is all secure. Buried under the ground, holes filled up. I've also got slate in below where the gate's going to be, so nothing can dig under if we do need to lock it up. Next thing I have to do is make the gate, which I'm going to use some of these parts from old wardrobe doors. Quite solid wood, so hopefully it should last. Thinking a pretty simple frame with these and some chicken wire on over the top, nice and light. The other thing is a ramp from here down, little hatch, and I think back this corner I'm going to make a perch because they like to sleep off the ground, unlike other ducks. I have found some old chestnut wood. Some of these bits are cuttings from making the rocking chair in our house, and some of these bits just didn't make the cut for it because just too many cracks and a little bit rotted in some places. So I'm about to use them, I think, for the ramp and the perch.
You big boy, big softy. You duckies have got huge, absolutely humongous. So as you can see, I have got about half of the roof done in the green colour. It's turned out a bit camouflage, like my t-shirt, with the bits of rust on the metal. I just can't reach the bits at the top, and Will is a bit more experienced on the ladder than me.
I have just dug a hole and put this little bath in for a little mini pond for the ducks. Dani is in doing a little bit of work. She's got the measuring tape out.
Looking like I'm doing a bit of work anyway.
She's come up with a good idea for the inside of this metal wall.
Just to make it a little bit less ugly. Today we have officially moved the ducks into their new duck run, and they're enjoying the fresh air, the water, the catching flies and bugs,
And sunbathing.
very much enjoying it. Tonight we are going to put them into the duck house itself just to keep them secure, and it'll be their first night outside, so we want to make sure they're kept comfortable. Hey little twin. Pepper, Salt, Fudge, Twin 2. Ta-da!
Very fancy. For our ducks. That's my finger twin.
Good morning!
Good morning.
We are headed off to the top of our forest area to do a bit of a clearing project this morning. As most of you probably already know, the plant and tree growth here gets rather out of control, and it can be quite hard to keep on top of. We are over at the top of our forest, which isn't an area that we go to every day, but we want to do a little bit of clearing and maintenance around here, because here is our only lemon tree, and at the moment it has quite a lot of young lemons on it, and we want to keep it that way, but it is widely overgrown all around it. So today we are going to do a little bit of clearing to make the lemon tree a little bit more accessible and hopefully a bit more happy and healthy. So just as you come down this way, we have the sweet chestnut tree, which has a couple of grapevines growing around it. And then as you weave your way down in a zigzag pattern, where Will and Finn are headed, and Bailey. On the terrace below is the lemon tree.
Lemons! We're making a pathway down and around without having to duck. This is the first step. We have a bit of clearing to do above and a bit below. With better access, we'll just make everything that little bit easier.
The other thing that's going to make this that much easier are these magic pruners. This is the electric pruning shear from Prunarbo, and they are amazing. Will be an absolute game changer for us on the farm. They have a really strong steel cutting blade which can cut through branches up to 40 millimeters.
Another cut there. That's satisfying.
They're lightweight and really easy to use. They come with 2 universal batteries, meaning you can use them for a long time without having to head back to the house. And they're also compatible with Makita battery, which is really handy for us.
We also have this pruning pole, which is compatible with the pruners. You just click the battery in the bottom, and the pruners go on top. Switch it on, and that's it, ready to go. This means Dani has to do no more climbing of trees to prune them, or fruit trees, etc. You can also swivel it and twist it 90 degrees. It also extends up to around 2.5 meters.
Revealing the lemon tree below.
You can find these pruners on Amazon and get an extra 10% off by using our discount code. We're gonna snip next time. Okay, keep point.
As you can see, the big chestnut tree is now free of all the brambles and vines. Well, still some to go, but definitely opening up. And my nose is full of lemon because here you can see the lemon tree, the top of it opening up. Quite a few dead branches which will need to be pruned off, but lots of lemons visible. Just up there is where we were, and here is the lemon tree. There is quite a bit of dead wood to come out, and obviously we've still got more to do with tidying up the tree, but you can see a wall just here at the back. More brambles to get rid of, and then you can also see the chestnut tree right above here. Excited to see what this looks like whenever it's all tidied up. lovely big lemon tree. You can actually walk around the back now where you can see it's all granite stone. And the chestnut tree is above. What a difference.
Been in or out? These books need a water feature.